So, Sandy, why is it important to learn English in pre-primary education?
Well, I think first and foremost, exposing children to other languages at an early age promotes a consciousness and acceptance of others. Young children become aware of their own identity and cultural values through another language, which in turn shapes the way they develop their attitudes towards other languages and cultures in general. They become aware of diversity and of cultural variety, even if they learn just one language. It still fosters understanding and respect for others. There's research from Cyprus, for example, that shows that young children who were exposed to English at pre-primary showed an interest in learning other languages as well, and this is really exciting. I think, though, that learning another language also strengthens a child's individual and social development by contributing with reinforcement in competencies such as comprehension, expression, communication, and problem solving. Many language learning activities support development of a child's power of concentration and can strengthen their self-confidence as well. So an early start under the right conditions can mean native speaker levels of competence, particularly in pronunciation and intonation. If there is continuation in learning, then it implies that learning occurs over a longer period, which may, again if the conditions are right, support the achievement of better and more permanent results in the foreign language. And at a young age, it's easier for children to learn another language in a way that's similar to learning their first language. I think by this I mean that activities focus not on language, but on activities through and with language, which results in incidental language learning, which is how a child learns their own language.
What is the best way to teach English to pre-primary children?
Well, it's my belief that we should be emulating general pre-primary practice. This varies around the world, but generally, pre-primary education is child-centred and involves play. So play is actually serious work for children. We need to ensure that play is part of their English learning experience. However, we can't restrict a child's play in English to their English lessons, which will by nature be teacher-led. We need to create opportunities for child-initiated play, where children choose to play in English when they want to, not when the teacher tells them to. We need to recognise that children learn not only with the teacher, but with their peers. In addition to this, it's essential that English is integrated into the children's learning programme and into their everyday learning. Often, English teachers are not the classroom pre-primary teacher, so collaboration between English teacher and pre-primary teacher ensures that children's learning is seen as a whole and not disconnected. Very little research looks at the importance of collaboration between teachers in pre-primary settings, and it's a key issue. Last but not least is the necessity to involve parents to ensure that there's a clear homeschool link. Letting parents know what's happening in English, sharing song lyrics, providing monthly updates of what the children are doing, so that parents are in the picture. It's really important that they understand the objectives of pre-primary English too. An hour of English a week will not result in a bilingual child, but it will have a positive effect on a child's attitude towards languages and a feeling of pride in their achievements.